I don't know why I'm single.
I know why you're single.
Enunciate.
Too much penis.
Yep.
I keep telling you.
Too much.
You have to get a
dick.
reduction.
Okay, so this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis from these guys, just so you know.
Are we on?
We have
already?
been on. I've been trying to get you guys to just stop.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Stop.
And,
that.
Sweet.
Start over.
it's great.
Whatever. No,
No.
this is it. This is how it is. This is how they this is how they want it.
Who's they?
What are we doing today, Vince?
Oh, wait, that's right. You, the people.
All right, so if you don't know who we are, we're back. We're back, and we are doing some sub-cle stuff, talking about things in Cleveland. We got Jay over here.
Hello.
He's Jay, and then we got what is that? James.
Hi.
James, and we got Steve.
Hello.
Hey.
Esteban.
I figured it'd be a good idea if we talked about what we're going to do over the summer. What are you guys going to do in Cleveland? Jay's not going to be in Cleveland for a couple. Where are you going, Jay? Where are you going?
I'm going to go to Denver. Then I'm going to go to Kansas City. Then Las Vegas. And then I'm going to come back to you guys who will miss me so much while I'm gone. And it warms my heart. Especially you, the people.
When you coming back?
Oh, shit. I don't know. Like June 1st?
Why so soon?
It's not so soon. Today's the 20th. I mean, I could stay away longer. I mean, especially, you know, if I have to come back to see you,
Who are you going to visit? What's going on? Tell me
Oh,
about
just
this.
hanging
Is it a
out.
girl?
It's always a girl with me, right? Couple, you know, hanging out with my friend, going to see where she lives, then going to visit her cousin, who's also my friend, and seeing what that's like, and, you know, just, you know, seeing, doing, and just not being here for a little while. Like, I love Cleveland. Like, I choose to live here. But, you know, it's good to get away. By the way, today's episode is brought to you by the $50 peso note from our good friends in Mexico.
All right. So, Jim, what are you going to do for the summertime?
Well, I'm picking up a shift at Shooters. Supposed to work on that new
I hear
patio.
that fancy new patio, huh?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how fancy it is, actually. I haven't actually seen it with my own eyes.
Wait, he spent money?
Like, yeah, I thought he spent money on it, yeah.
He spent money.
Yeah.
Whoa, the old man. I mean, that wonderful guy who owns it, who should sponsor this show.
I'm doing that. I'm working on a comic book.
What's the comic book about?
It's about a bird and a worm. It's set in post-apocalyptic times. It's fiction, of course. But I'm having a lot of fun with it.
What happened with the? Why'd the world end?
I'm like, what's that?
Like, why is it post-apocalyptic? What?
I don't know. I just started drawing these animals, and I thought, what if it were just, it can be whatever it wants to be, so why not make it that? It'll be fun. And plus, you know, I mean.
So you're just gonna work and draw pictures?
No, I'm doing more than that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing in a band called Balfour West Park. They're pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear they just put out a new EP.
Put out a new EP.
I heard they have super sexy shirts.
I have super sexy
you can
shirts.
purchase for like a low discount price of $20 US.
Some really great musicians, Vincent DeLiberato, Jay Shane, and Steve Dembeck.
I hear the lead singer is super dreamy
and
modest.
The singer likes to hang out with me, just musicians sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I hang out with Steve.
See?
I don't. I mean, sometimes there's a drummer and a bassist around, but you know, we don't. Musicians, come on, stop. Rhythm section. Oh, rhythm section.
Steve, any big plans? Going to travel anywhere?
I don't know yet.
I want to send some money to.
I'm going to move to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Ohio.
Brooklyn, Ohio. And
Me too.
I have an art show coming up on July 27th
Where's that?
at Negative Space Art Gallery.
Okay.
It's,
yeah, I want to go to that.
I forget the address, but it's on
Where's it at?
Superior. Superior and
West 38th.
East 38th, yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I know where that's at.
nice.
Yeah,
Negative
nice.
space is great.
How many pieces you got going over there?
How many do I have?
Yeah,
What are you gonna take? You think?
How many am I going to take?
Yeah.
Probably going to take like 12.
12.
Yeah.
Nice.
But how many I have about 60.
Nice.
Ooh, you know what? One thing I'm doing this summer in Cleveland is I would really like to go to the last Hessler Street Fair. Can you believe it? They're ending after all these years.
Well, they said they're taking a break.
You know how that goes. Yeah. You ever been on a break,
It's a
gentlemen?
relationship, right?
You ever been on a break?
Hey, can we just take
I've been on a few breaks in my life.
Hessler Street Fair is always a good time. When's the date on that?
I don't know. Let me pull that up.
access that information?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, might as
Yeah,
well.
not the
Since we're
information.
plugging it in
The
everything.
last one in Cleveland,
By the way,
Ohio.
this episode is brought to you by the Hessler Street Fair.
was brought to you by the Hessler Street Fair.
Here are some listings for glass repair within 3 miles.
Damn you,
Glass
Google!
repair.
Glass repair.
Hessler Street Fair.
Oh man.
Here it is. Kessler Street Fair.
Oh wow, it'll be as soon as I get back. Saturday, June 1st. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
sweet. So I'll be back just in time to enjoy the fair with you, beautiful, beautiful people. Be a good time.
I'm also this summer. I'm writing a lot of material that I haven't really written before,
Nice.
but it's taking a lot more time. Like I'm
Right.
putting a lot more.
Like classical compositions, man.
No, it's just I'm putting a lot more thought into everything.
Nice.
So-
Nice. Well,
Oh, hopefully this summer we'll, collectively come up with what's going to be our next record, huh?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm excited about that.
By the way, again, in the band we are in
We
the
already have that.
battle for West Park. Yeah.
We got a lot of material, man.
Well, it's gotta come together.
What
Jim.
do you had, like 67 songs right now?
We
Is
got,
that-
it's not a song until the lead singer writes the damn
67
words.
songs. It's funny, Steve just laughed at that because actually there's like over 300 recordings at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a whole catalog of Battle for West Park.
Yeah.
Man. Was it? Oh yeah. All right.
You guys should totally get some of these awesome Battle for West Park stickers. They're great.
So what's your relationship with this girl that you're going to visit there in Denver?
Dear friend.
Let's talk about relationships, man.
That's just one of my dearest friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like put your penis in her at all?
Not in years, no.
No.
It's been a long time. Probably about as long as it's been since you put your penis in your best female friend.
It's well, is it that long? So
That's what she said.
That is indeed
Yeah.
what she said.
it's easier. It's easier to be friends with females without sex. It's like
Absolutely,
sex-
No, sex complicates things. Or it is the thing. Sometimes the whole thing is just sex, and that's okay.
I always say, whatever it is,
Yeah.
So, if we become friends, that's cool. If it's just friends with benefits, that's cool too. If it's, hey, I see you once every 3 years and we just kind of hang out and have coffee, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Like anything
And
it
then
is,
sometimes have
whatever it
sex.
is. And well, yeah, hey, every 5 years we have sex.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
So that's it. Like it's like you get a punch card. Like every 5 cups of coffee gets you the lovemaking.
Oh yeah, you keep record of it. You got like a little book, and it says on the book, it says Catherine.
It's got stamps.
And then it's like Catherine stamp, and then if she kisses the book, that means you guys did it. But if she didn't kiss the book, that means you guys didn't do it. So you're like, okay, I got the kiss stamp last time, so this time there isn't sex. Well, I'm betting there's no sex.
Well, I was thinking
this time.
I was thinking
But
there
then
was
there
more of-
is sex, and then you're all confused.
right.
And then, like, how do you redeem your punch card? Like, So I got it's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
So I'm
what's
looking
not
at.
a mood?
I really got all my records together here, and I'm down like 2. You know.
What happens if you like lose the card right before?
Yeah, you lose the punch card. She's like, sorry.
I'll tell you what. You can start over again, and I'll give you 2 free punches.
Like, and that's what
Why
does
don't
it.
you just-
And that's
Why
what
don't you
does it
just
for
get
her.
a new card?
That's what she'll do.
No,
She'll give you a
no,
new
she has
card.
no new cards.
No new
That's
cards.
what does her. That's what does it for
Why
her.
are we treating women like a commodity?
Whoa, 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 whoa! No one's saying that. Whoa. Okay, first of all, that's not what I said.
I forgot what we were talking about.
No one's. If anything is a commodity,
Like, I just heard
it's this
punch
sweet,
card.
delicious man right
It's like,
here.
it just piqued my interest. I'm like, punch card? You mean like a coffee house?
Yeah. It's like a friendship
same
punch, a
idea,
relationship
right.
punch card.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it would work the same way for like a lady. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to punch her card too, and
Next thing you know,
know,
there's some
You're
like
punching each other's cards. And then there's always that one person that,
dude, I
you
was
know,
punching her card the other day.
one person that makes like a fake one. You know.
It's like I don't even know you.
I don't know. According to my punch card,
We're punching cards over here.
according to my punch card, we're getting down tonight. Ah.
Oh yeah.
We
So
put
my
in-
punch card is
we've-
adding up 3 dates already.
We've put in 18 hours this week.
Yep. We've got 3 dates and we're 250 in the hole.
Joy.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Is that the way it feels? Feels like that sometimes though.
Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Relationships. Yeah. So whatever it is, and the thing is, people won't even let me do that. You know, I'm just like, hey, whatever, and it's like, well, you don't care. You don't show enough or whatever, and it's like, yeah. That's the thing too. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to, I know, and it sucks because everyone wants to hear the, oh my God, it's so forever, but I'm planted firmly in
Nobody-
reality.
Nobody wants to hear that from you. We gotta enjoy the fact that you're probably gonna end up old and miserable and alone. I mean, maybe they don't, but I certainly do.
I may be alone, but I won't be miserable. I'm pretty content with myself. I mean, unless, some kind of debilitating thing, I can't move or feed myself. I guess.
So, like the lead singer of your band slowly poisoning you somehow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder how that would happen. Well, some other band.
Is that like a Game of Thrones thing? Is that a reference to that? I don't know. I've never seen that show. I don't know.
No, well, no, that wasn't. That was just,
I know.
that was
But
a
you
reference to
can't-
poisoning you.
You can't say you don't watch Game of Thrones, or else they just look at you as like a
I don't know. I mean,
like
you
an
know,
idiot.
I don't know about that.
like you don't matter.
Well, those are just people that suck. I never watched dude, I'll tell you what, I never watched The Wire, I never watched Sopranos, I never watched
The Wire. What is that?
The Wire was awesome.
I never watched it.
I'm just
Really?
not
Walking
into
Dead.
into TV shows.
No, and that's the same thing with me. Like, I mean, there are some that I have watched. I got into Walking Dead for a while, and then it just occurred to me. I'm like, wait, I'm watching a soap opera. What am I doing here?
I watched Walking Dead for a while, and I realized real life is horrible. Why am I watching a show that's more horrible than horrible real life? Okay,
Yeah.
so because the essence, The Walking Dead is a bunch of people in a shitty place eventually die.
And that's my point about relationships.
Absolutely. And today we're going to talk
You're
about
so
relationships.
positive.
Thank you for tuning in with us here on Subcle. Let's talk relationships.
I wish we had a call in line. Give bad advice. Just touch in line 1. Yeah, Engelberta, this is Jay. Yeah, how can I help you, brother?
I got problems at home.
Yeah, tell me about it. I want to hear about
The
it.
wife aren't doing so good.
Yeah, what's going on? All right, we're gonna have to cut him off. Let's see here. We're gonna get line 3. Okay, Ricky on line 3. How you doing, Ricky?
That's you.
Oh, it's the same guy. That's fine.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going down, Ricky? How you doing?
I'm fine.
So why'd you call the show?
I called in today because I'm obsessed with putting things in my rectum.
You know, today we're talking relationships. How does this affect your relationship, Ricky?
I've been alone for quite some time now. And he hangs up. He just hangs right up. Like, this is about relationships, buddy. What are you doing?
Hey, listen, Tom, I'm going to need you to call the prevention hotline. Or
Yeah, I think that guy, was that guy's address, like, send a car over there.
Hey, Jay, who's the next caller?
Oh, wait, what do I got here? Okay, Eric, line 3. What's going on, brother?
Hello.
It's still the same guy. It's fine.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. So why'd you call the show?
Well, my wife was washing me knickers and she found one of me rubbers and she asked me about it and I told her the truth that I was cheating on her. Now, I don't know where I'm going to next.
What?
You know any hotline you could call for men who need help after they get caught cheating?
Hold on. You found a condom
Well, I thought he meant a
in
shoe.
your
like a-
knickers.
Oh wait, she found a condom. I messed it up.
Was it like a used condom?
No, it's what the story
Or was
meant
it
that
in
he
the
got
wrapper?
caught cheating.
Oh, stop being him. He's stuck in this game.
You can't
All right.
stop being
Okay.
him.
Look at that. Oh, Carlos on line 6. Go. Carlos, how you doing today?
Hi.
Oh, come on, Carlos. He's depending
Hey,
on
what's
you.
up, man? How you doing?
That's awesome.
Nice to meet you. Well, I called in because, you know, I don't know. Every time I go into the grocery store, I need to compulsively buy mustard. I enjoy the way it tastes.
I thought we were talking about
And I
relationships.
want to bring it into the bedroom, but I don't really know how to tell my wife that I really want to bring mustard into the bedroom when we're hanging out.
Well,
You know,
what I
bring it
find.
in, I want to bring it in right.
See, what I find is I just, my ladies, I just surprise them with said condiments. You should give it a shot.
Yeah.
Turn on some romantic music. Go buy like the best mustard money
Yeah.
can buy
Dijon.
in America.
Yeah,
That's right.
cool.
Yeah, that's right. And then
What
she walks in.
about the mustards with the? It's got the mustard seed in the mustard. It's real like coarse.
Yeah.
It's like sexy microbeads.
Me and the wife are getting to the point where we keep a small refrigerator next to the bed for all the condiments that we're going to use.
Well, I'm glad to see that it's working out for you now.
But I'm just trying to bring new stuff in.
So this kind of has like a stadium hot dog sort of vibe to it.
Yeah, relish.
So you keep some Bertmans by the bed.
Ah, yeah.
Bertman's.
Oh, yeah.
That's some old man shit.
Well, that's some stadium. That's stadium
That's some
mustard. Yeah,
Cleveland stuff there.
that's Cleveland.
That Bertman,
This is
that some
CLE,
good
baby.
mustard, let me tell you.
This is Sub CLE, brought to you by this pointer. This pointer, it has a magnet and it catches stuff. If anyone wants to send us money for that,
All right, next caller.
all right,
And we're
got-
talking about intimate relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, what-
not hot dog condiments.
what's really what's the problem with the deepest,
Oh, wait,
most intimate part
I
of
don't
your
know, if you guys
relationship?
want to talk to? We got Angus on line 7. It says here that he has a fixation with like putting inanimate objects in his anus. You guys want to check in on that guy?
Sure, let's check it out.
All right, go ahead. How's it going, brother?
Hi.
So,
Yeah.
so what kind of things you been putting in your
He's
anus?
gasping for breath because something's in his ass.
Hello, Angus.
Hello. Hello.
So how's your predilection affecting your relationship, sir?
Sometimes I find myself hanging out with jars a lot. You know, 6-packs. And make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's fantastic.
Sometimes I don't just eat the cucumber. I just sit on it.
That's good because here at Sub-cle we don't make judgments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we embrace
Even
your
if
kinks.
you are like filled with hidden beers.
So, all right. So one thing Cleveland has a lot of is service industry people. So, and we have a couple of them right here. I happen to bartend. Pretty nice establishment.
Yeah.
But
personally
speaking of
self-made
impressions,
billionaire and royalty. In case
Yeah.
you were curious.
so speaking of impressions, Jim and I were out. We were over at that new Pinecrest spot.
Pinecrest is awesome. Very nice place.
Yeah, and
If you guys want to send us some money,
yeah. So I think it was the next door place was like.
Girl next
it was
door.
No, it was. That's the name of the restaurant.
Or is it just
next
called?
door?
Is it just called next door? Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were talking shop with the bartender, and then I was like, dude, did you ever read Harry Johnson's bar manual? You know, and so I was reading it. I posted a picture, and a lot of stuff is relevant, but the bartender up there thought it was a good idea to read it in the appropriate way. So Jim started doing that. So we got a couple select pieces that I
There's
think.
a couple select pieces of
So this is the Harry Johnson's
Harry
bar.
Johnson's Bartender's Manual.
a dramatic reading by
A
James
dramatic
Prokop.
reading.
What is
by
it, like
James
1888
Prokop.
or something?
Yeah,
like that?
it's like made in 1888, so as it would have been read in 1888.
Number 8. The first duty in opening a barroom in the morning. The greatest attraction of a barroom is the appearance of it. Now, the first thing a bartender must do after opening the saloon in the morning is to give the place a perfect ventilation. After this is accomplished, prepare your ice water so as to be ready in case it is demanded, and then turn your attention to the bottles containing liquor, mixtures, etc., and see what they are filled and corked. Place those that require it on ice, and then, when you are finished, have the porter clean the room properly, and then dust all of the woodwork, clean and polish the windows.
That's
And mirrors,
1888
etc.
for brown guy. So you're curious, in case you're curious.
Then go to work on your bench. Place all of the glassware on the top of the counter, but using a little space as consistent so it is not to have your customers during the time that they have plenty of room to wait upon them. And then give the bench a perfect scrubbing and washing, and wash your glassware well in clean water, and place them again there back on the bench, and then see the ice bar and ice boxes are filled with shaved ice. After having your your bar and all of your bottles well cleaned and polished, see to it that your wines and liquors are nice, cool, pleasant, and in proper condition. Also, cut your fruits, and that you'll be using during the service, which would be oranges, pineapples, berries, cocktail peels. See that your roller towels and napkins comes necessary, and then have everything handy for your business. Furthermore, I would recommend to any bartender to have this part of the work done as quickly as possible.
I don't think Jay likes that.
What? No, it's great. It was fantastic. We do that thing.
I
need
just
some
think
damn water.
the most fascinating thing for me was make sure all the ice boxes are filled with shaved ice,
No.
not cubes. Shaved ice.
So like one of those things you get
yeah.
in the carts in New York with piragua.
Yeah.
That like shaved ice. Like,
Yeah, like shaved
He
ice.
said
had
shaved
one,
ice.
They had 1 cube of ice.
and they had to.
And they had to
Okay.
shave
Well,
it
that
ice
makes more
to break
sense.
it,
Yeah.
That's why it was referred to as like a water closet, or it was a room, because they'd bring in gigantic cubes and just.
So you're saying they just got a big cube of ice and they
And
just
then they
shave it
shave.
down?
They had to shave and break it up.
Yeah, that's a real old timey bar.
See, like in my imagination, like I remember that Mickey Mouse cartoon where like they're slicing the beans real thin. Like I'm thinking in my mind it's just like this one ice cube, but they're like really expensive. You know what I mean? So it's,
No, this is like a giant block of ice.
I know, but it's fun.
I saw it best illustrated in the video game L.A. Noire.
What do you mean?
Because there was a scene in that video game of they had to find something in the ice, or some kind of clue, and they had pretty much illustrated that the ice cubes were up on pallets, like the size. Some of them as big as like your desk.
Really?
Yeah. Big old ice cubes, and they would go to places and use that.
Because everyone knows I have a really big desk.
Yes, your desk is huge. If you ever need me to polish your desk,
Okay, first of all,
I'll clean it up for you.
if anything,
real
his-
good.
his
I'll get
desk-
hard to work on it.
if anything, this man's desk right
clean it-
here
he'll clean it
is
with
a little
shaved
below
ice.
average.
I'll clean that desk with shaved ice.
But apparently he puts in a little extra effort,
So there's other parts in there where like it talks about like training the porter,
Yeah.
and what do you have to? Is that any part of that? But
No.
when you have to,
It was the reference to beer and lager. And then, oh wait, what was the thing? Yeah, it's like, furthermore, I would recommend to any bartender to have this part of the work done as quickly as possible and try to make his appearance behind the bar as neat and as clean as he can. Well, I have to read it the other way, don't I?
yeah.
All right. Furthermore, I would recommend to any bartender to have this part of the work done as quickly as possible and try to make his own appearance behind the bar as neat as he can as soon as work permits him to do so and not stand behind the bar like a great many bartenders, which I have seen, and I am sorry to say it, in their shirt sleeves the greater part of the afternoon, looking mean enough to drive out the customers.
So wait, so he doesn't want you to?
Yeah, he doesn't want you to stand behind the bar.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Just prancing
Just
around.
leave the money there. Leave the money.
You know
it.
what I love about Jim's voice? The voice that he's using?
Yeah.
I was totally thinking of the Puffs commercial.
Which one's that?
Like the Kleenex.
I don't know.
A nose in need deserves.
In need. Deserves puffs, indeed.
Is that like the Winnie the Pooh thing too?
It
It is sort of Winnie the
It is
Pooh.
kind of Winnie the Poohish. Rather.
It is very Winnie the
It
Poohish.
could be like, the proper way is serving champagne. Obviously, Jay doesn't like it. That's the sleep meter.
what happened?
You failed on the sleep scale.
No, it's fine.
If you really want this movie to go somewhere,
Your sleep number.
this man needs to be on your panel.
Your sleep number just went up.
Boulder Dash.
If he falls asleep in the movie, it's terrible. You're the sleep meter. Human sleep meter.
It's going to be as a rating system. I'm helping you out, Butter.
But didn't it say something about like you must be firm with your porter, but never use foul language?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but
What's
that's
his
not
guy's
an
But be firm. You got to be firm, though.
Yeah, it is funny.
What's
Yeah,
his-
you must be firm, but
What's his
do
guy-
not abuse obscenities.
Nutsack?
But don't stand behind the bar. Don't stand behind the bar.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Have your
funny.
porter do that.
Like, what are you doing?
I give it 3 snoring J's.
3. Snoring Jays.
And what did you think of that movie? I only gave it 1 snoring jade, Rick.
That's a pretty good rating.
Yeah. That means that's how much it doesn't suck. Like, if you give it like
Yeah.
10 snoring jades, it's like the most boring movie that ever existed. So it's on a scale between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
And I gotta draw like a cartoon of you with your head back, like that thing. I gotta do it. And then there it is, and then it's like a little red outline. It's like boop, 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 boop.
I did you the honor of staying awake through most of that. What the hell, man? What the hell? Bastard.
Hey man, how was that movie? I gave it five sleepy
So,
jays.
well, we might as well talk about it. Who here does watch Game of Thrones, since we're talking about ratings things?
Oh, I don't.
I don't think anybody does.
Oh, I've seen every episode ever.
Oh, you have?
I just, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Did you like the ending?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was a good ending.
Yeah.
It's hard to please everybody. I'm not really a big fan of.
It doesn't seem like they pleased anyone.
Yeah, those guys are nerds. Like
It's
just
like everybody.
like they could have made 9,000 extra episodes. I'm like, yeah.
Well,
These-
I remember, like, I did watch Lost many moons
Yeah.
ago, and I remember the end of that was really stupid. It was like, wait, come on, really? You know, but I mean, where could you possibly go with something like that? Because it was like, you know.
You're like just communicating telepathically now.
No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah, you know?
Well, eventually a story
Well,
always comes
because
to an
that
end,
story,
though, you know?
well, there was this big mystery involved with the story.
What mystery?
You know, well, why were they on the island?
Oh, Lost.
Yeah.
I never got to see that.
Yeah. So, you know, and then, yeah, I think they were like all dead and in purgatory, which everyone thought the whole time through, but they always said definitely no. And then, I don't know. It was just, so I don't know what happened with this Game of Thrones thing. Somebody had to sit on a chair or something. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody took the chair.
I don't know. It's just somebody sat in a throne
Oh yeah.
and has a pet dragon.
Some guy killed his aunt, who he was fucking, to not be the king. I don't know. It was
I
very
don't know.
complicated.
What was the one meme? It's great. That everyone, but it was great for like the first 10 times I saw it. I'm sorry about your show with your dragon. Didn't have a good ending or something.
Show with your incest and dragons.
I guess there's a lot of nudity.
There's incest.
A lot of incest.
Yeah, there's
incest
a lot of
and nudity
Yeah, I hear flaccid penises and boobs.
Oh yeah, just
and
flopping around everywhere.
they're just
Are you serious?
Just a cacophonous fucking medley of flippity flap flum flum.
Are you? You're not being serious.
I don't know. Have there been flocky?
You're telling me that Game of Thrones is like a dick salad?
Well, it's more of like a vagina turnover. Like, with, you know,
Salad.
it's like there's plenty of vagina. It's just, you know, they got to throw in the naked dick for equal measure so that no one's getting objectified.
Oh,
right.
okay.
We're not
So
objectifying
everybody,
women.
so if we're gonna be objectified, we must be together.
Yes. Now run out there, sir, floppy cock.
Yes.
Good work, sir. Floppy cock.
Wow. Now I want to see this Game of Thrones show.
because of the penis.
No, it just sounds crazy. You know, you got all this like nudity, incest, dragons.
I know.
Murder.
Why do you think it's so big? I mean, I guess there's only one dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of weak.
Well, there were three.
There were three.
But, you know, like one of them got killed by the Ice King, and one of them got killed by a pirate on a ship that was moving up and down with a like a bow cannon thing that doesn't even have a spotter.
Really?
Yeah. Shot him twice with it too, which is crazy.
So yeah, because weren't they thought to be extinct or something?
Dragons?
Yeah.
They were, but then, you know, Some kind of magic shit happened. You know how that works.
The magic brought him back.
Yeah.
See, that's a backstory right there. They magically brought back the dragons
Right?
That'd be dope.
that got killed by the Ice King.
Oh no! No, the one dragon was killed by the Ice King, the Snow King, or
The
whatever the fuck it
Snow
was.
King.
The Snow Leopard. No, wait. No, what's it called?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Winter was coming, right? And she had to get done. Jon Snow.
But that goes to show you, just like anything in writing, you know, and it's just like Bob Ross said, you know,
Yeah.
it's your world. Do whatever you want to do in it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
doing something creatively, it's your world. It's so much your own universe.
Well, it's like, you know, I was a grown man talking about Lord of the Rings, and you wouldn't want to do that in front of women. Dude, I remember there was this one time I was at work, and this one guy I work with, great guy, but, you know, he's just really into, like, comic books and stuff, so I saw, like, he saw me wear, like, a Fantastic Four shirt at one point. I mean, dude, this is, like, 10 years ago, so I'm, like, maybe, I don't know, late 20s or something like that, so he sees me and he's really excited about it, whatever. So I'm in line to punch out, and there's like this new girl started, you know, and I'm like talking to her, and she's like pretty, and I'm like, oh my god, you know. And he comes up and starts talking about like superhero stuff and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, it's like, yeah,
It's like a little kid telling you what the action figures do. He does this, and he has this power, and he shoots this. And...
So yeah, you know, it does sound silly to like people that aren't into it. You know, it sounds like really silly when you talk about. So you're back. You're back.
I'm here the whole time.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just listening to me.
Your story was only
Listening to you just boring the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
one Sleepy J. So
Yeah, that was like
on a
3.
scale of 1 Sleepy J
That was
to
like a
10
4.5.
Sleepy J's,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 4.5 Sleepy J's.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Why don't we break for coffee real quick, boys?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, and we will. We're gonna
After
continue
these
talking about something.
messages, we'll be right back.